Keith, we saw some of these rivers overflowing, and I think people in those communities are a little bit nervous about the rain continuing.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, look, any additional rain is not good. I don't think it's going to reach the amount or
that's a relief.
Rate to cause additional issues, but mentally it just doesn't feel great when you're flooded and it's raining on top of that. And we have had some decent rain out there, especially over the southern part of the state. You notice the yellows there, which is indicating the heavier rain, now pushing back into New Hampshire, and most of this is more on the light to moderate side. But yeah, I mean, you don't want to see this rain coming down when there's areas that are still heavily flooded from that Sunday night, Monday situation. Depends where you are. You know, you go into down east Maine this late afternoon and you see some sun, back into northern Maine too, and then it's rain and flooding to the west. And so everything kind of lining up basically west to east like it did on Sunday night, Monday, where most of the shower activity is over that part of the state. Broadly speaking, we got to get rid of this low, right? 9 out of 10 times when we have a bad spring week or two that you remember, it's an upper level low just like this that's stalled out. They don't all put down 5 inches of rain, but the general concept is they're unsettled. There's a lot of showers in there. So until we get rid of this, we're going to be in that same type of pattern, and that will take tomorrow, Thursday, first half of Friday, and then we'll be able to clear this thing out of here. So tonight we'll continue to see showers off and on, temperatures in the mid 40s to low 40s, and we'll get back into that pattern that we had last week where we don't have much variation between our daytime highs and our overnight lows. So your low might be 42 and your high might be 48. There's not much movement here. And so with those showers continuing through tomorrow, notice a lot of clouds too, and the temperatures don't really move much, especially along the coast where they're trying to be more or less the ocean temperature. Showers will be on the light side for the most part, a couple of moderate bursts possible in the afternoon, and then we'll do it again on Thursday. A lot of clouds, not much in the way of sunny breaks, temperatures in the 40s and some showers. Again, total rain amounts here aren't going to be huge. Probably looking at 1/4 of an inch on average for most of us, but we're just going to have that consistent chance of rain for the next couple of days. Upper level low finally gets shoved out of the way. High pressure starts to build in. Friday afternoon, we start drying the air mass out, but it really takes until Saturday that it is distinctly a different pattern. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and you can see it in the upper level chart really clearly. There's your upper level low, again, bane of our spring existence most of the time. We get that out of here, and then we bring in some ridging with some oranges and some, reds, colors that you like to see for the weekend. Now, there is some question how long we can hold on to the warmth. One model has us backdoor cold fronted next Tuesday, which would push us back into the 50s. The European model keeps us warm. I normally like the Euro, you know this, it's usually more accurate, but I also have to believe the GFS is kind of more accurate as to what typically happens to us in this scenario, which is if there's a backdoor cold front to be had, Maine raises its hand and said, yeah, we'd like to be 50 instead, and it happens. So we'll keep an eye on it, but either way, the weekend looks good before we get there.
We'll take that.
Thankfully, dry out a little.
Yes.
Keith, thanks so much.